Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler, The Great War. So in this episode, we're going to do our very first, well, I'm going to call it an armored attack, only because it's going to be, well, motorized infantry, or, well, armored cars, tanks, and artillery. I have no infantry to follow it up with, so this will be kind of interesting. Most of our infantry is tied up down here. I do have these three divisions moving here, here, and here, so we're going to take another little chunk of France. But other than that, I mean, we're not going to have much of an occupation force to slide in once we take what we're going to take. So we might end up with a bit of a problem. You know, a lot of our infantry is over here in the east. In between videos, I was moving some forces around in the west, just trying to get everyone located, positioned properly. And, well, I missed a attack by the Russians. And they actually pushed all the way up to, I think it was about here. Like a nice big salient. Kind of something like this-ish. Was able to kind of crush it with the cavalry and push them back. I think our supply is pushed up here. But we're going to pretty much... I'm moving some of my infantry up this way. We're going to hold here for now. Because I only need another 2 infantry divisions here and here. And we're going to hold there. And then we're going to put another one there. Another one there. There. And pretty much there. But yeah, so the plan with the Eastern Front is just kind of let it go for now. We're going to kind of reposition troops and forces. We're going to try to prioritize our forces up here-ish. And try to push towards the capital a little bit. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to tell all these guys, all to move up to Riga. And they'll do their thing up there. I'm also going to build an air base up there, actually. Or an airfield, sorry. Get the airfield going there so we can fire up some patrol aircraft. And yeah, so we're going to do our very first armored assault, we're going to nickname this. We're going to bring in our, so it's 4 groups plus artillery in support. Each one has 2 artillery, 2 tanks, and 3 infantry. The plan is for them all to move simultaneously, so they're not going to be fast. The armor is retardedly slow. But we're going to move one at a time. First one's going to go there. The next one will go there. The third one will go there. The fourth one will go there. And then the one that's here will go here and try to trigger this, bring in our artillery here. The one that's here will then go and do the big push there. So, here we go. I'm also going to bring up these guys just so they're a little closer. Now we do have the armor, I guess you can call it armored infantry, to bring up into reserve. They're actually going to position themselves here and attack any counterattack from the south. Plan is not really to put Paris in jeopardy, but to kind of capture the fortifications here at Verdun. Well, more than anything. Both of you are actually going to come down here. And you're going to come... no? Our units are also pushing down here as well. So we got a lot of little aggressiveness. A lot of little aggressive... Oh, one of our aircraft just crashed. Well, that's good to know. Air patrol. Some more chemical warfare shells. I think we did allow chemical weapons as a rule of engagement. Not yet, but it's really not a priority for us. Artillery starting to rain down on this industrial area. What the hell was that? Oh, anyways. So, wow, they actually made it there with not much, actually, in regards to engagements. So we're going to move them up, and we're going to bring these guys in behind. In between videos as well, the Ottoman Empire fell. So, I'm probably going to see a massive influx of troops into the Austro-Hungarian Empire from Italy and England. probably is what's going to happen. Because the Austrians aren't really doing much. They're just kind of sitting around in their own territory. Here we go. It was a firefight. Wow. Now we're going to wait for these guys to get in position. We're going to order our next batch of tanks. This is what we'd like to call a massive 1916 Blitzkrieg. Can I not? Yeah, it's a river. The Blitzkrieg of 1916, also known as the Thunder War. Why? Because you could hear it from miles away and it took forever. These guys are going to get ready to go. So they're going here and here. So a lot of people keep asking, like, why don't I just spam units at France? It's like, well, because I also don't want to, like, lose all of them. With the new AI, believe me when I say it's actually very, very easy to lose a war by just spamming units at the enemy. Unlike how it used to be. Here is an extra infantry division to go in reserve there. Move up artillery to that location. And then we have some extra artillery to actually swing. Actually, I don't know. Whoa! Hey, look at that. We captured our first little territory. That's going to cause some massive explosions here in a second. So mostly garrison troops, still. I'm kind of sad for the French. I figured they would have put up more of a... more units along the front. Well, we're just going to keep pushing. No, keep going. Who is... Oh, it's artillery... Wow. I did not expect my artillery to actually be able to hit that far. Yeah. That timber mill is now ours. We have another group here. We're going to order them to go there. I'm not telling them to go at common speed, I'm just going to tell them to get into position. Oh, I wonder if I can actually move these guys up. Have we captured... We captured Verdun's fortifications. We have captured the fortifications at Verdun. One, 2, 3, 2, and 2. I'm going to slowly start to remove artillery from our front here. 2, 2, 3. I'm just gonna slowly start building up a nice thing here. Because this is already working way better than I thought it would. The heroes of Verdun! Just look at this fast blitz going on here. 2, 2, 3. More artillery. I'm actually gonna order both these artillery units to go. Oh, geez, I don't even know where to order them. I'll tell them to go there for now. And you 3 can go there. Oh, my voice is getting a little raspy. Infantry can go here. And the armored vehicle can go there. The 2 armored vehicles, both will go there and there. No, we're good. These forces are still making their way. Austria-Hungary. Okay. They're starting nuclear research. That's no big deal. That's actually not like nuclear research, but those of you who are wondering why we have so much money, it's actually because I've been selling coal at amazing prices right now. I don't know what's going on with coal, but we are selling it like hotcakes. Our timber is good. Our rubber, it's okay. It's not, you know, fantastical, but it's okay. Our supply is slowly building up. Build, transport, rail. Once this is all done, we are going to be laughing. I'm also tempted just to annex Cameroon here. Just kind of get it out of there. We'll let our forces here kind of divvy up. I'm wondering if I should just do a massive... Like, I don't want to do a push to Paris with these forces yet. They're still kind of untested. We have more motorized infantry there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 14, 16. Then... yeah, 17, 18, okay. 19, 20. Alright, perfect. So that's our 20 pieces of tank. Did I say 20 pieces of tank? We're actually going to up the speed to very fast. Now, I don't think I could force a capitulation just yet. I know I can cause some, you know, obviously some good problems. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these guys here with infantry momentarily. And we're going to withdraw these guys and bring them up to the frontier once this is kind of solidified a little bit better. Move these guys up. Come on, come on. Now, can you capture that town? Yes, you can. They're gonna stay there. These guys are gonna move up. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep this salient going, but we're gonna move these guys to there, 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 and there. And these guys are then going to swing up to there, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to build trenches. I'm also going to build 2 emplacements. So we're going to bring this artillery down and this one down. I'm just going to go fastest and let everyone move around. Perfect. Now I don't think I left a hole here. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to place more artillery there. I mean, you can call that a salient if you want, so that's not so bad. Yeah, so our next big push is going to continue going to Reims. We're going to use our obvious like motorized units and just keep pushing. Well, this isn't not. I mean, this is far from ending this war in the Western Front, but at least. You see, Japan keeps buying coal from us like crazy. Okay. Our artillery's just chewing them up there, so let's move forward. One of the things I want to do is actually move in artillery in support of these guys as well. Like, I know they have artillery, but I want to kind of bring it up to help them. Then our plan is to kind of push to about here. Come on, guys. There we go. What is this? Charville is something. here would be a good spot to push to. So I'm going to order these guys to push there. I'm going to order these guys to push there. You are going to go there, and you are going to go there. So supply is a bit of a problem. My biggest worry... Get artillery up in the... Do I get artillery support? That was one of my worries right there. Oh no, they're just withdrawing all their aircraft. Okay. Really wasn't expecting them to withdraw all their aircraft. We're gonna... This is the fastest. Their actual withdrawal of the aircraft is kind of a bit of a surprise, actually. Build, transport, trench, come on. Build, transport, emplacement. Oops, wrong spot. Build, transport, emplacement. Zah. Yeah, I'll do more 90-day thing. Sweden's going nuclear. I'm gonna support that. Don't worry about any of that. Bring up these guys in reserve. You can go there. You can go... Whoops, no you can't. You can go there. Move these armored units up. Now, I don't want to get too close to the coast, because I know if I get too close to the coast, the British Navy is just going to obliterate my forces. So the plan for that is going to be just to get close, but not too close. No, I'm actually happy with the way the front's kind of turning out. Though I do want to kind of get rid of this by putting units here and here. You know what? We're going to end this little salient here. To end this episode, the salient is going to go. Placements. This is now going to free up maybe these divisions. Well, the problem is they can go here and then they can go here, so I'm actually not going to remove those guys for now. Oh, cavalry unit. Someone's attacking in the east. Yep, of course. This will be the last little bit of fighting we do for this episode. I know these guys actually to there. There we go. Alright. No. Thank you. Yeah, no, I lost that cavalry unit. No big deal. Yeah. Albatross tactical bomber is done research, which is good. So once again, our first massive tank assault with armored infantry, or well, armored cars in support has actually gone very, very well. Whether we decide to continue this push or not, as you can see, I'm actually going to continue it while I talk. But, I mean, I'm impressed with it. The French are, they're not as defensive actually as the Russians are. I'm assuming because a lot of their forces were actually fighting the Ottomans, and they have a lot of forces maybe in Italy, and in the a lot of troops are probably locked up in their colonies maybe. To be honest with you, I don't know why they have such a lack of forces. It's kind of a shocker actually. It's nothing. I kind of expected them to. This is gonna sound bad, but kind of put up more of a coordinated defense than what they're actually doing right now. So we're about to cut off a nice chunk of their we'll say their forces from the Belgian border. One, two, three. So we're definitely in a situation where I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. We can see into to the Belgian territory pretty good. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure as to what. I think the furthest south we're gonna go is Arras. I think this is probably Ypres, right? Yeah. Now this I don't understand. Why you done do? So you go there, you go there, then you, and you. I'll go back there. Now we pause and we say you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You what? Yeah, I don't understand sometimes what the AI is thinking when it does some of this stuff. Move those guys that way. Oh! What did we lose? We lost some artillery. Ooh. Wow. Okay, you know that moment where you're like, I don't have artillery? Let's replace that artillery unit. Alright, so in the next episode, it looks like our first... Looks like the French are finally setting up themselves with a nice little defensive position. Portugal... Okay. It looks like we're going to have that nice little fight around Lille. And probably Arras. And probably... Well, either way. And then Amiens. Battle of the Somme. Maybe. We'll see. Well, anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. Where we pushed in pretty good, actually. I like how we did. How we do. My only major... worry now is maybe an assault over this river, which will cut everybody off, but we've got our units here we have some extra units here that we can bring in just in case. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. In the next episode we're gonna try to take these 4 cities and towns here. Try to kind of, don't want to say encircle Paris, but we want to kind of get a nice little curve around it. Then we're gonna try to maybe produce some more tanks and some more motorized infantry and bring them in this way and try to set up maybe a nice little one here, then have our infantry push and create a line along this way. Maybe we'll have to see. I mean, we got a lot of pushing into the French heartland still. I mean, even when we take Paris, they're probably not gonna surrender. Most likely they won't. I can't see them surrendering just because we take Paris, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.